Crazy Hunters. This is Pie Guy Alba.
And this is MKT Kids.
And we're going to give you some pipe pulls and we're going to have some chat about the last tour of the spring celebration, which is the
Spring Tour!
Athens Tour.
Or Athens Tour, yes.
Yeah. So everybody get your moussaka out, get your Greek kebabs out, get your yogurts out.
Oh.
Let's get some enjoyment here. But as we always do, guys, we're going to start off with some pipe pulls and some music. So once we've done our pipe pulls, we'll come back and give you a wee bit of chat, okay? But nothing too heavy because like we're nearly at reset tomorrow. We're recording this on Tuesday night.
Yes.
So we're nearly getting into the second week of ranked. So okay, guys, we'll see you in a few minutes. So hey folks, there you go. There's some pipe pulls. Some of them are quite nice actually. I think the game knows that I need some glider cap tickets
Yeah.
for some strange reason. So yeah, so because we're late into it, we've been really busy, guys. So we couldn't get it out sooner. So we're not going to keep you long. Everybody knows what the ranked rewards are for week 1 and week 2. Everybody knows how you get tokens on the courses and stuff. So let's talk about the new courses.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So what's your take on them?
Superb.
They are actually superb.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good to see like London back and Berlin and all that.
Yep.
Because I do like those tracks.
I like the sign track on London. I think
Yeah.
I think there's certain London tracks. I'm sure somebody. I'm sure I saw somebody saying that London 2 or something hadn't been back for about 2 years. Something crazy like that. So with that in mind, guys, there's a lot of buffs. It is an all city tour. All the new items, some of them are really good. Some of them are just average. The BBIA, buy it every day, Jumbo Jetter.
Yeah.
Could it could be one of those that sees traction later on. The Silver Flower Cart could possibly do something. Toad, the new character, it was very interesting that he got Giant Banana,
Yeah.
and I was tempted to go in and get him because his animation looks absolutely superb. It's a good Toad character. I'm not a great fan of Toad, but I did like Toad Astronaut, and whenever you went into multiplayer, you would see Toad kind of floating around, and it was good. It was
Yeah.
good that he came.
Yeah.
The animation's good. I might pick him up. I really don't know. However, when we talk about the ranked, we'll talk about my dilemma again for the second tour in a row.
Yeah.
But all that aside, for me personally, Athens has overtaken Vancouver and Singapore as the best city track. I wasn't too sure. I was especially not too sure about Athens 2 when I first started playing it. But
Yeah.
the track is superb. Some of the tracks where the coin boxes are on are superb if you get the coin boxes in the right positions, which, as you'll probably notice, guys, is reflected on most people's scores when you go in and have a look at what they've scored and what loadouts they have. The Gold Me suit is still doing really strong. Daisy Tie is just killing it again.
Yep.
Gold Charging Chuck is just, going from strength to strength to strength. And it's good to see.
Yeah.
It really is good to see. Paris Balloon Battle.
Oh my goodness. That's my... It's quite hard. New York was very good. I do like Paris as well. Because you go for a path where you don't go through in... I think there's 3 variants of Paris, or am I wrong? Is there 4 or 3?
No, there's 3.
Yeah, 3. There's a new path, and I think Nintendo is trying to say that there's going to be another Paris course coming.
Or what did you say to me today? You said to me today, as part of the DLC release, we could possibly see New York, the New York battle map and the Paris battle map.
Yeah.
Kind of as, it would be good.
Yeah, it would be good.
It would be good if they. I would personally like to see the battle maps added to Mario Kart, the Mario Kart 8.
Yeah.
That goes along with all the other kind of battle maps.
Yeah.
Because I think, again, that's something that's unique, that players who only play Mario Kart 8 and they don't play Mario Kart Tour, I think they would appreciate it a lot more, and it would actually be good to see it up on the bigger screen with, for want of better description, better graphics. But it's really good, and I hope they bring it back. I hope they don't do what they do in New York, and New York came out for one tour and we haven't seen it again, and I do like the battle maps on tour. However, I am getting a wee bit fed up with Cookie Land just going between the three that we've got.
Yeah.
So I think just just bring it back, Nintendo, you know, just throw it in every kind of 3 tours or something like that, either Paris or New York. We won't talk about the controversy of having another balloon battle back in ranked and having another glitch.
Oh,
Because if anybody's watched any of the gamers' videos, especially Carlos85, they were all playing in multiplayer and increasing their scores through the mushroom technique.
yeah.
One coin boxer, as many mushroom cannon guys as you possibly can, and while you're coin boxing, running up and down the main dragon, the promenade, when people have got mushroom cannons, they're just firing it into the middle, so you're just scoring the hits. I think we watched one of Carlos's videos and someone had reported they had got 440,
Yeah,
something crazy like that.
yeah.
So no doubt Nintendo will put a fix in for that, or they'll probably take the mushroom cannon character off the top shelf, because I don't know how else they're going to do it. You know, could you do it with a mid-shelf character? You probably could.
Yeah, and you could probably do it with a bottom shelf.
Yeah, they'll probably introduce something into it anyway.
Yeah.
But all that controversy aside, Paris, it's been nice. It's been nice to see the Paris tracks back. It's been nice to see the London tracks back. It's been nice to see the Berlin tracks back. And the buffs were very interesting.
Yes, very.
There was a lot of buffs. So as there normally always is with returning city courses and their variants that we haven't seen for a wee while. So it was really nice. It was really nice to play it.
Yeah.
So what has been your overall thoughts about the spring celebration, the 3-tour spring celebration?
I think it's been good. I think it's been quite decent.
How would you have scored it out of 10?
10.
10.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
We've had some wonderful tracks. We've
Yeah.
had really good track selection over the whole of the spring celebration.
Yes.
And Athens just is the cherry on top of, for me, when I think of the spring tour celebration 2023, it's the best 3-tour sequence of tours that they've put together under the one banner of a celebration.
Yeah.
You know, like the New Year's tour was pretty special. Couple of years, I think when they introduced Meowser and all that sort of stuff, that was pretty
Yeah.
cool. But this, by far and away, is the best celebration tours that there's been, in my opinion,
Definitely.
since the start of the game.
Yeah.
Before we go into ranked, we're going to keep this short, guys, because we're normally on here for about like 30, 40, 50 minutes of that. There's not a lot to talk about apart from that. What I will say is, I'm going to ask a question for anybody out there that maybe wants to comment below and answer us. Where did the 3.5 tour celebration go? Where did that go? Because we're way past it now. We're getting into May. So where has the 3.5 tour celebration went? Was this the 3.5 year celebration?
Maybe.
Where was the mention on the game of the Super Mario Brothers movie? There was nothing. There was no commemorative anything. So keep an eye on what's going to get released. If they're going to release a teaser on Thursday, obviously we'll get to see the full trailer video on Friday for the new tour. But it's just going to be interesting to see what's coming up, because a lot of people predicted, keep an eye out, guys. It's the 3.5 year anniversary coming up. So yeah, I'm going to be very interested to see what's coming up.
Yeah, especially with the 4 new Mii suits, which are like the Koopalings.
Yeah. Is one of them going to get a coin box?
Yeah.
Are they going to release 4 coin boxers?
Imagine that.
Can you imagine that?
Oh, wow.
4 high-end Mii suit coin boxers.
I know.
Matt Aldridge is waiting for the next Mii suit coin boxer.
Yeah, he's been saving up his cap tickets.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't imagine that at all, man.
So yeah, it's very exciting. It's a great time to be playing this game. And just before we go and look at ranked, it's good to see more supers getting put
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
into the ranked.
Yeah.
That helps kind of lower position players. Not that I'm saying that there should be a lot of them now, because items are more readily available. Okay, you spend 100 odd, 100 to 150 rubies to get it. But if you can manage to get yourself an item, whether it be a driver cart or a glider, to help you in your overall, your top 10, always buy your top 10, guys. And then when you get your top 10, maybe start looking to upgrade your items. Like, for example, if you've got a really naff cart on the top line and you've got a coin boxer as your driver, then maybe look to upgrade to a bigger cart that's going to give you a bigger hitbox.
Yeah.
But the hitbox is only, it's only important for coin box drivers. It really doesn't matter. If you want to go with Boomerang, if you want to go with Giant Banana, Lucky 7, it really doesn't matter. But getting better carts and glider that has better coverage is definitely the way to go. Like the 1UP 8-bit mushroom
Yeah.
it's been massive for a long time now.
Yeah.
It seems to be the gliders in this game have shown to have better longevity than the drivers,
Yeah.
because the drivers all have their wee turns,
Yeah.
where, like, for 4 or 5 months they're on the top, and then another driver comes and it slowly ekes away and ekes away and ekes away, and it and then that becomes the number one driver. But I mean, you've had the 8-bit 1UP mushrooms been in the top line for about a year.
Yeah.
Before that it was the Golden Wings. Before that it was the Wonderful Wings.
Yeah.
Then we had the Bowser's Oil Paper as well. That's going back a wee while.
I always use that.
Yeah, so I just think the gliders, the gliders seem to be something that's well worth investing into, because you seem to get a lot more bang for your buck when you upgrade your gliders to a high level, especially 7 and 8 and triple cap them, because they always reappear, as the 1UP 8-bit mushroom has reappeared again in ranked on this tour. So yeah, so that's it, guys. Hope you've had an absolutely superb spring celebration tour. Can't wait to see what's coming up in the coming months, and certainly again, like Thursday, Friday, keep an eye out on Twitter or Facebook or wherever you've got Mario Kart, where you go and look for these things. Yeah, so that's basically it. So as you can see, like the kid does the ranked, so I don't do the ranked because the kid's more special than me. You've heard me say that before. So you can see from what he's done, we are currently first, and 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, we get to wake up to find out if we've held first or anything like that. To be honest with you, now we're not really bothered about whether we're first, second, or third, as long as we're ranking up,
Yeah.
or as long as we are between numbers 1 and 5. As long as we're not going down. Now, we did have a massive lead of 11,000, and the Asian player in second place here has just come out today. So I rather fancy, if he's an Asian player, he's going to be grinding while we are sleeping. And we might end up first. I mean, we don't get fed at 45 rubies anymore.
No.
So the rubies aside, as I say, folks, as long as we're in position 1 to 5, then, we're quite happy. So that's what the kids did. We 717 with 46,000. Paris B with a 667, we've got 51,000, and Athens 2T, which probably could be improved upon, but I'm as bored as the wee man is of grinding on a course, especially with a Boomerang character, and you don't have any coin boxers on the mid shelf. It really does, it's a bit of a bore. So we've actually come up with a new strategy when we have courses. It's got a Boomerang driver on it. If we've got a Lucky 7 driver on it, we're going to upgrade the Lucky 7 driver, especially if the Boomerang guy hasn't got mid-shelf. So that's our new strat going forward, but, we'll take it, So moving into week 2, this is where we've got the dilemma. As you can see, we haven't done Athens-RT. We'll just go to that straight away because for the second tour in a row, I have no top shelf driver. And this young man at the end, that wee gold guy, Mr. Chuck of the Goldness, has eluded me. I didn't pull. Now, you pulled for him when he came out on the pipe, didn't you?
Yes.
And I chose not to pull for him. What was I going for? I was going for something else, wasn't I?
Yes, but I can't remember what that was.
It was either Pinja or something else. Did Pinja come out at the same time as Gold Yoshi? Yeah, it was. Because you went for Gold Yoshi. You didn't want to go for Pinja initially when he first came out. And you went for Gold Yoshi and I decided to go for Pinja. But I don't know what happened, folks, but he's never been in my shop, and I'll tell you how bad it is. I've actually got Gold Charging Chuck on the X Free to Play account. It's that bad, and he's at level 4. And Gold Charging Chuck has just passed me by on my main account forever and ever and ever. So the strat is Athens isn't going to get done until next Tuesday. And by that time, I am hoping and I am praying to the Mario Kart gods that Gold Charging Chuck is going to come in my shop, because when he comes in my shop, he's getting leveled up, he's getting triple capped, and because he is the guy, I need him on so many courses. So the fallback that I'm thinking is that I might buy Toad. That's why I said at the start of the video, I might buy Toad. Then again, I might buy Luigi Chef. But Toad is giving me the vibes of Chef Rosalina, because Chef Rosalina was a giant banana character and she got released in a city tour and she was okay for maybe the next 3-4 tours. Yeah. And then she's disappeared because she's okay, she's still there, she's still in rank, but most people have got other items leveled up more than Chef Rosalina. And she does share a lot of courses with White Tanuki Mario as well, that a lot of people have taken higher than Rosalina. So this is where we are, folks. And again, you know, our kart selection is pretty decent, and you know, our glider selection is pretty decent as well. We just don't have a driver on the second week. So it might be a case of, as it was in the last tour, going a tier up week 1 and then failing miserably in week 2 because I could only manage to take Pucci to level 2. Yeah. So, and we got absolutely hammered, guys. We really did. So this is a setup for week 2 in Amsterdam Drift 2. We've got a level 6 Gold Petey. We've got a level 4 Cupid Zaro, and I decided that I'm going to start, you know, investing into the Nabbit oil paper, because that's looking pretty good for my account as well.
Oh, actually, you're using the gold me suit.
I'm on Amsterdam Drift 2. So I'm sorry. Yep, level 7. I knew we were using them again somewhere. I actually thought it was in here. So Berlin Byways RT, there you go. There's my level 2 Pucci that I got last tour because I didn't have a top shelf driver, but no matter. It's actually actually a pretty good top shelf, and it's absolutely loaded. See, for a new track, it's absolutely loaded. So I wonder if this is, you know, they held it back and these characters were always on it, and then they've like added Larry and Pucci and, you know, the yellow me suit. So it's really interesting why, you know, they released the Berlin Byways in the order that they did. It was like 2, 3, 1.
2, 3. I think.
Was it 2, 2, 3, and 3 and 1 came out the same tour, didn't they? The last Berlin tour.
Yeah.
Yes, they did. Yeah. So anyway, like 2, 3, 1 or 2, 1, 3. It really doesn't matter, but it was really weird. So yeah, so we've got a Larry at 6. We have an 8 Cucumber, and we have a 4 red and yellow Umbrella with the lightning. And your loadouts, apart from Gold Charge and Chuck, are actually pretty similar to mine, aren't they?
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's it, folks. Hopefully we hold on to like between numbers 1 and 5 for next week going forward, and hopefully by the Mario Kart gods, they allow me, they gift me, because we're in Athens. It is the city of the Greek gods, of Zeus, of Aphrodite, of all of these deities. So I am praying to the Athens Mario Kart god that the gold statue of Gold Charging Chuck shall be bestowed upon me in my account
Yes.
to stop me all this misery, because every time I don't have a top shelf driver, Gold Charging Chuck's there,
I know.
along with all these other things.
I know he's stalking you.
He is, he's absolutely trolling me. He's hiding round corners and going
Yep.
and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
So anyway, buddy, do you want to give us your last thoughts and then we'll sign off?
Yes. So this tour is excellent. I love it so much. The courses are excellent. Paris Battle is superb. And
Yeah, please don't cheat, everybody.
yeah, please don't. Just
Don't cheat, because it is a wee form of cheating, and you know, if you get somebody in your rank like that, it's not very nice.
yeah.
Because everybody wants the silver flower cart, I think.
I know. I think everyone's just thinking it's going to be a very good car in the future.
Yeah, it's good. Well, it's one of those ones that's got the big hitbox in it, and
Yeah.
it does look better than
Mm.
than its predecessor.
Yeah.
So yeah, so good luck, everybody. Keep enjoying Mario Kart Tour. I hope that Athens comes back really, really soon.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't turn out like Merry Mountain
Yeah,
or Ninja.
or as it appears to be, Sky High Sunday. We've only seen Sky High Sunday once.
Once again, I've forgotten about that track.
Yeah.
It's that ridiculous that I've literally forgot about the track.
Absolutely.
See if it doesn't even appear during the summer, then there's something definitely wrong.
I think maybe Intern 4 broke it.
Yeah, they broke it.
Do you know if it does? You know, if an ice cream tour doesn't come out in the spring or the summertime, you definitely know there's something wrong, folks.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, if you want to give it a wee like and want to comment to us, that would be great. If you don't, then that's fine, because we're just sitting here doing it for us anyway. A dad and his wee boy talking about the game and enjoying the game, and
Yeah, the game that we love.
the game that we love and that brings us together and we play together and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Before we go, I want to say a massive thank you and a big shout out to Yoshi Bear. We joined Yoshi Bear's live stream on Sunday, and Yoshi Bear actually tried to help us get our Kart Pro, because my Kart Pro on the free-to-play account and on this account were ridiculous. And I'm not lying, guys, when I say this to you. I was 2 win streaks, 4 times going into my third race, and 4 times I got a communication error. Twice we got it on the free-to-play account, 2 win streak, and then booted out twice. So that was 6 times to get Kart Pro, which was massively stressful. And I have to say, I'm with Carlos85 on this. I'm tending to lean away from. I just don't want to do multiplayer just now, because it is just so broken. The recorded bot runs is just they need to clean it up. You know, it's like, see when you've got a computer and it's running slow and all that, and you delete old system files and you clear the cache and all that sort of stuff. They really need to do that with multiplayer, because it just becomes, it's pure stressful for me and the wee man, and half the time even getting the multiplayer pipes now are just proving to be dreadful, aren't they?
Yeah.
So Yoshi Bear put out a live stream on Sunday, and he was trying to help people to join their multiplayer races and get into their rooms and stuff like that. And on Sunday it was absolutely awful, and I messaged Yoshi Bear and I was saying, I've never seen multiplayer like this. It's so many communications errors, so many rooms that were full, and it wasn't just myself and the kid that were trying to join the races. There was other guys on the live streams as well that were saying, you know, I've got a room that isn't full. Join this one. Do you know what I mean? And then when you try to join it,
Yeah, it's
the room was full.
Yeah, like we were doing like we were trying to do Cart Pro today.
Yeah,
You tried to join my room, but on Pie Guy's phone it said it was full. But when I got on, there was only 7 players.
yeah, there was a space on.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a space on it.
Like,
So there's definitely something wrong. But anyway, massive shout out to Yoshi Bear because that's one of the content creators. He's like one of the OGs. I mean, if you were watching the content creators, you know, way back in the day, you had Abdallah Smash,
yeah.
you had Yoshi Bear, you had Go Shiny Hunter,
Oh yeah.
you know, and Carlos.
Like
And
Zach Scott as well.
Zach Scott as well was doing it. You know, he came away from it. Abdallah came away from it. So Yoshi Bear he's our guy,
Yeah, he's our
and
guy.
and to have him on our friends list is, you know,
Yeah.
it's something really good for us.
Yeah.
You know, so Yoshi Bear, keep doing what you do. You do the funniest videos of everybody on Mario Kart because that Yoshi hat was brilliant. Your animated bear now is brilliant. Watching you dance when you're doing the animated bear is just hilarious. So keep doing what you're doing, brother, and, you know, bring the smiles to everybody because that's ultimately what the game is about. It should be about putting a smile on your face as well. It's not all about hammering the ranked and grinding this out and doing ACR and what. Have fun with it,
Yeah.
you know. And you've been doing that for you've been doing that for the very beginning, my brother. So keep it up, mate. And it was lovely to speak to you on Sunday and, you know, join your Discord server and all that sort of stuff. So on that note, that one's for you, Yoshi Bear, and we will see you in the next video. The MKT kid's going to do his usual runs on the new courses. So all it remains to say, guys, is, you know, Frenzy Hunters, I hope you get the frenzies, and I hope you do really well. And most of all, have fun.
Yes,
So
have fun.
from me, it's sayonara.
And for me, MKT Kid, sayonara. Oh my! Let me do it the easy way. Bye, Frenzy Hunters.